Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing, but today we're going to be talking about my Mx5. We're in Ireland, and as you can see, the weather is always crap. But I'm going to just go through a quick run through. So I have a 91 Mx5. Let me give you guys a look. So this is my 91 Mx5, and it's turboed, it's forged, it has all the nice little goodies on it. It's on track wheels at the minute, but I'm going to go through more of that. I'm going to go through more of that in the video, but obviously when I first bought this car last year, it wasn't a plan of mine to record everything and document everything the way it is that you would for YouTube. I just kind of took pictures and a few videos here and there for TikTok, Instagram, the usual stuff, or just even to keep for myself. So I'm going to give you the montage now, and after the montage I'm going to go through a bit of the car and a start up and a quick talk through describing what happened or what was going on in the montage of everything I've done to the car. So I'm going to play the montage now. Thank you. So I hope you enjoyed the montage. If you're clueless to what had went on in the montage, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of like where I started with this MX5 and what happened in the montage of basically everything that I have done to it. So here's the car. Nice red Mark 1 Miata 91. It's on, currently it's on the track slicks, as you see in the video. I had brought it out a few times on track. So I had bought this car about a year ago, a little bit over a year ago, and it was in very rough shape, as you would have seen. Sorry, I'm just gonna hop in because this rain is treacherous. Oh. So yeah, bought it over a year ago off a guy up in Northern Ireland, and it was listed as a fully built engined turboed Mark 1 MX5. It has the KBD kit from America on it, the body kit, so that would be front bumper, rear bumper, side skirts. That was on it, but it was unpainted. It had a few nice bits. It had the one single bucket seat, and then it had a normal tombstone seat with a speaker in it. But I picked up another one and got that sorted. And sorry, there is water. Better. Okay. So yeah, got the car, brought it back, was in love with it straight away. So I wanted to keep this quiet from all my friends and stuff, so it was going to be like a project that I had just done, that I'm going to be doing after work, and basically not post anything about it. But as you've seen in the videos, I had it out before it was all painted and stuff, so I couldn't wait, so I had to bring it out. But so basically when I got back to the yard, straight away after the first drive, the washer bottle was burnt out of it because there was no heat wrap on the downpipe. So that is currently still off it, because to be honest with you, I don't really bring it out on wet days. So I left that off of it. Then the first thing was that I wanted to get it tuned, but when I brought it out for its first drive on the roads, the turbo blew on it, so I had to put another brand new turbo on the car. And you could see in the picture in the montage that it was actually catching the turbine housing, and there was just too much play. And I think that was down to no coolant hoses going into the coolant feeds in the turbo, and the oil that was in it was crap. So fresh oil, fresh coolant lines, new turbo, and it didn't give a problem after that. So Tom Hickson in England is the guy that mapped it on the road. So basically I plugged my computer in back here and connected up to the car, done a few runs up and down the road, saved the logs, sent it over to him, and he was the one that was doing all the numbers and sending back files to get me to try it again, and I sent back over the log to him again. It was back and forth maybe 8 or 9 times trying to get the car running perfect. Throughout that time he said there was something wrong with the engine, check all the compression on it. Compression turned out fine, but it turned out to be that the timing was out of the car. So the guy I bought it off obviously put a new timing belt on it, but it was 2 teeth out on the cam side, on the, which cam? It was the exhaust cam, so it was making the car run funny and not get the most potential out of it as it could. So I got that sorted, and he finished off the map. The car drove great. I NCT'd it back here in Ireland, like an MOT in the UK, just test it so it's roadworthy. And then after that, then I just had fun with it. I got it painted, I did more work, tidied it up, new speakers, new stereos, new clocks. I have the Jazz Performance clocks here. It has a D1 steering wheel, D1 gear knob, sorry. And I picked up hardtop for it and spoilers and all the nice goodies. Dave Fab jack and bar in the rear. There's like a panel on the front of the engine bay. I'll have to pop it in a few minutes, but it's starting to really rain. Basically loads of just weird little bits just to tidy up the car, but overall I'm enjoying it. It's fast. Then I brought it to the dyno after the bumpers and all that got painted in the kit. I didn't get the hardtop done yet because I wasn't quite sure if I wanted it red, because it looked kind of cool silver, but obviously after I did end up painting it red. So I brought it to the dyno. Steve down in Kilkenny mapped the car for me. After Alex Hickson in the UK mapped it, it was, I think on Steve's dyno it was 204 brake horsepower. which is, I thought it was going to be more, but obviously, seeing as he's in the UK, he's not listening to the car or anything, so he just has to play it safe and basically not blow up an engine abroad somewhere else, because he's going to have a lot of shit on him, I guess. So when I brought it to Steve, he looked through all the map. We had a few teething problems, like the fans weren't coming on, the car was getting too hot. He put in a button for a second map which has pops and bangs on it, and I couldn't find a problem with the overheating on the coolant, and because the fans weren't coming on all the time and when they should have been, so I have it wired up that it's on all the time now when the car is running. Probably not great, but it works, and for the type of driving I do in this, like track racing and stuff like that, it needs the fans on constantly. But yeah, just running a normal pump fuel on Stive's dyno, he was happy enough with it. It made 240 something brake, but yeah, so I was happy with that. So let's pop the bonnet. That was a quick rundown on the car's story and history, as you'd call it. But one sec, let me sit you down here. God, I may finish this up quick because it's starting to rain. So this is the engine bay. It has some nice powder coated rocker covers and intake manifolds, and that's the TD04 turbo on it with the G19 manifold, like a 2.5 inch downpipe. God, I love the body kit on this, the KBD. It's like super flexible as well, so you hit walls and stuff like that, the paint doesn't crack and the kit doesn't crack. The back's probably a better shower of that, but like you can really beat the shit out of it and not do anything. Anyways, so yeah, pretty basic. As you've seen on the video during the montage, on the last track day, coming towards the end of the day, it was misfiring and it was blowing spark on full load, so I did order the full RA coil pack conversion of Tom Hickson. Don't quote me on that one, but I'm fairly sure that was from him, and the car's running sweet now. I still want to put back on the other wheels. The grip racing is fun, but I don't think it's what I want to do with this car. It was very fun, it was good crack, it did some good times. As you've seen, I was racing against the RX-7 and an R32, and surprisingly it did very well to them. Yeah, Malian back box, if anyone's wondering. So plans with this car then from now on. So you've seen the montage and probably wondering, where am I going to go with this car now? I was going to go, because I'm big into drifting, I was going to go out and buy a drift car, sell this, buy a drift car. But I said, look, I have a nice chassis here to start off with, some nice power, a car that I know works very well, so why not just start with this, change into a drift car. So the plan with this one is to buy like a destroy or die full, like a suspension kit on the front. God, it's raining, man, so bad. Same with the rear, and basically get all suspension wise set up for drifting, get some spare alloys and tires and you know all the stuff, and then maybe make a tubular front end and rear end. So the car is going to be fairly butchered pretty soon, and I'm pretty sure that's the plan. But if you can think of any of you guys, or any of you guys can think of what I can do, just let me know in the comments with this car. And of course, if you enjoy it, leave a like and comment on it and subscribe even if you want to see more. There's definitely big plans with this car, so more power as well as on the list. Because it's a fully forged engine, 240 brake is very light for a little 1.6. So I'm going to try and get 2860R Pulsar turbo, I think, don't quote me again, and I'm going to put that onto it and see what sort of power it makes. Then I'm judging in and around the 300 plus mark, which should be more than plenty to brake stuff, which is what I'm not looking forward to. But yeah, that's the majority of the build. Any questions, give me a shout, or if you want a more in-detail breakdown of what's actually done to the car, also let me know. I know I ran through everything fairly quick, but you've seen the most of it in the montage. No, but great, thanks guys, I appreciate you watching the video, and I hope to hear back from you. Thanks, bye.